following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Hot crackers! That girl's got a lot of moxie. She's got a lot of spirit. Check out them gams! What other phrases don't people use anymore? No!
Of course! Of course!
Place it back on the bench.
You two are so lucky you're getting all the XP from these fucks.
What?
So you intend to destroy that? Why not?
Or that's alright.
Why would I destroy it?
Next to me. Saphiro marches slowly out, leaving her to her slumber, I presume. Into the common room.
Oh, there you are! I finally finished all of these adventure rituals, and now nothing will gainsay me from joining you on your noble quest. Let's go! Be dash easy, right? I mean, if you can do it.
Have you had your morning ales yet?
Ah, yes, I already took care of all that. And the big ones. Very nice ale.
I see. Where are the others?
I don't know. The very lovely one with the incredible breasts. Those great big breasts. God, have you seen them? They're so great. I mean, by great, I mean large and immense. I use the term in the pejorative sense. She went out, and then that lad with the very, very handsome dog. What a fine beast that is, and nothing else left as well. He'll chug along behind you because there's no way you're outrunning him.
No, that's for sure.
And that whitehead fellow is clearly a magician, by the way. I don't know if you've noticed that.
You might want to stay
he left with his parents.
You might want to stay your tongue about such matters.
Oh, right! Mum's the word. No, after all, I wouldn't want anyone to know that he's a magic user, would we? I mean, it is legal in this area, but not elsewhere. Wouldn't want anyone to jump him. We don't have zips. What am I doing? Let me get the door for you, otherwise it'll take all year. You're outside.
Do a perception check to see if I recognize anybody. 10.
No. I mean, there are people.
Yeah.
There's like the odd witcher, the odd judge.
Even in the old city.
Oh yeah. They're allowed in just like everyone else. There was one in there last time buying nicknames.
I'll actually go back inside and then I'll check. Whoever has the nearest room.
You.
It's not me.
Randomir.
Check. Oh,
Empty.
knock on. Okay. Sulan's room.
Which was Radamir's room.
Oh. Adrian's room.
Empty.
Where is it?
Well, they all went up. What goes there?
Fine. Let's go. I'm gonna head to the.
So everyone else, enough time has obviously passed with the Lord's bells ringing. So you're all thinking, well, I might want to go back to the inn and see if Saphira's finished lounging around with this highly important urgent task.
I'll climb off the roof.
There's Sulan.
Oh!
Oh, hello.
Damn it, Sulan.
I see you.
No, feel free to
Yes,
jump
I-
down and then.
I
As much
see
as
you
you
too.
want. It's wonderful. The skill she has.
Holds up a 9. Holds up a 10.
No, Sulan, don't.
Now you sure go inside and drink your adventurous ales that we're all required to drink.
I need to keep a clear head. I've got clerical stuff to do.
Ha! No adventurer you! Watch what a real man does on this one then.
So your parents eventually grow tired of walking and want to sleep.
Yeah, I mean, I figured that would have happened before 6 hours passed, but...
You'd be surprised what parents can do in a knick-knack curio town.
oh, actually, you're not wrong. Okay. Is it just convenient timing that we show back up?
Yes!
Okay.
And Radimir also comes.
Back to that.
Well, if he heard the bells, I might have hit him. Oh,
So everyone congregates together.
everyone's ready to go?
Yes.
I'm ready. Let's get rip roaring.
So we're not ready to go then?
Your parents are like, maybe we should sit this one out. I used to be able to cut a swath. But my knees and back and legitimate children are waning.
My friend, I have a very important job for you. You look after Adrian's parents. And
Ah,
guard them
I've
with your
already
life.
taken care of that. I've hired guards. Like I said, nothing.
Other hit points, dead. No.
Oh, careful there, you don't know your own strength. You did couple some heavy armor.
Of course, he's had a burger.
That was Hasselblad.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hasselhoff those too. Damn it! That was gone.
He'll be there all week.
Got chased off and Talmud for a soy one.
As he should have.
Not even his soy.
It's a special magic thing that has the properties of transfiguring you into a beta cuck.
Okay.
That's for you, Internet. What's O'Connor's last name, and so on.
I thought his last name was President.
Shall we go?
Body's still there. Watched over it overnight.
And off you all troop. And you go into the prison, and you go down to the cells. There's minor interactions with the guards along the lines of hello, goodbye. We don't need to go through it. You're down there in the cell. Here you are. There it is. But the gate is locked.
Clunk.
The gate is unlocked, but the door is closed.
Well, let's just go home.
And then it falls off its hinges. Which were never secured.
Of course.
There's a corpse lying there with some canvas draped over it tactfully.
Has anybody got a light?
10 minutes later, yes.
Sure.
It's there.
But like,
Just need it
hidden.
for my incense.
But like hidden.
Yeah, no, just like this, just like it's. There's no.
Oh, you mean for your incense?
Yeah.
So that wouldn't.
Oh, he needs something to
That's
light.
not how people ask for a light back.
Yeah. Okay, that doesn't happen then.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Oath. God!
Can you start incense just with the sparks from flint and steel? Or?
I wouldn't know.
So, I mean, it's just...
Sure, that happens. 10 minutes later, your incense is gone.
Oh, like there'll be a bracket for a torch in here, right?
Obviously.
So if we light a torch, we just put it in the bracket.
You can.
And then he can do his thing.
Yep.
And there's a torch.
That still takes the same amount of light.
I think we could have gone upstairs lit.
If you want to do that, sure. It takes 10 minutes to find a lit torch.
Tor, let me speak to the spirit which once inhabited this body.
Come forth, O spirit, and inhabit thy mortal coil once more, and put off thine extinction. Cross the veil, I command you, by Tor's divine right. Go from the courtroom and into this body.
He continues, with appropriate amount of pomp and circumstance to speaking with you did. But that's all good. There's a sound like a big boom rattling the room. But Radomir, who's not in the cell, only hears it slightly, so it's a very localized loud noise. It doesn't seem to carry it, defiance of all known physics. There's a shimmering teal, like, around the body, and you hear, like, wailing sounds and such, and clanking of chains for some reason, and finally a loud sucking noise, and the corpse raises up into a sitting position and just looks up at you with this glow, this pale green glow in its eyes. And it said,
Sphero, Cleric of Tor.
Voice is not ours.
I am living.
In accordance with the ancient contracts, 5 questions will I answer before returning to my final rest.
Meta, this means from him. You guys can discuss things amongst yourselves, but only when he asks directly will I count it. I'm not going to do one of those things where you go, so do we only get 5 questions? He's like, yes! That's not going to happen, unless he says it. To it facing the fate. So you can discuss things in character if you want, about the questions you want to ask, which I recommend doing, so you get the right questions.
Like where he died, I think it would be.
Could be. Do you know, or did you see who killed you? Did you get that information?
Ask him if he knows the person that killed him.
Yeah, but if he did, it could be a wasted question, because if he goes no, that tells us nothing. If you ask him, did you know, he can say yes.
And I'd still tell.
And that's it. That's the
What's
answer.
the last things he remembers?
Yeah,
He died.
That would be a...
The answer to that could just be pain.
Well, who did you see before you died?
What were you doing when you were killed?
I think we that was the most important one first when we decided it, and then because of the answer that decide the rest of our questions. So what led to your death?
How did you die?
There's a bit of
Badly.
There's a bit of
I mean, you can.
I know that's a problem.
You can do that to any question.
Yep.
Let's go hope the dead guy is
Not a dick.
it's not a dick.
You see, Severa, you would also be aware of the text of your spell, which is basically like, they will intentionally try and be vague.
So
So he is.
So it's
That's why we have to be careful if our questions
Just
are too
how you word
vague,
the
then it's
question.
going to, yeah.
Yeah, would you die of death?
Is it an animal, mineral, or vegetable? Oh, I haven't seen that. That's just okay.
What rhymes with country?
You could ask what killed you.
what happened in the last minutes of your life. He can't.
So as long as it's what were you doing basically when you died?
Writhing around on the floor screaming in pain
Sure.
is a possible answer to
Yeah.
that question.
What were you doing before? Yeah.
So like the last minutes of your life can't implies an amount of time he has to account for.
Well, I mean, the question, what happened in the last few minutes of your life, could be answered with so many things in this world I cannot know. Not that I'm actually expecting Medieval Minds to come up with a big rules lawyer contract, you just kind of have to go with your best earnest idea.
It's worse than a genie.
No, it is not worse than a genie. You remember the fucking contract we read out for the genie and still got fucked? We were like 2 pages deep on things it could
I
not
should never
do.
have allowed that. You guys had no idea that was necessary.
If you ask like what killed you, like how did you die, what killed you, who killed you, like any of those questions are like fine.
Yeah, because even
They're
if
very precise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause
it's
if
kind of
they-
like, it's one of those catch-22 things. You want to get as much as you can, but the more vague you make the question,
You get 5 questions, you don't have to be that vague. We want a very specific thing. I think it's fine.
I think who killed you, or do you know?
I'll ask what killed you, because that's not as precise. If something, because it could have been something that killed him that he didn't know. What,
Yeah, if he's
like, as
unaware,
opposed to
then we
person.
know that he was unaware. We have to
Yeah.
ask different questions.
What killed you?
He came with the dawn, and in his hand the stars and lightnings of the heavens. And slowly he took my life from me.
Bad answer.
So he came with the dawn.
As you're discussing things amongst yourself, you will occasionally say things like,
Existence is agony. Ask.
and so on.
Do witches have anything that makes them immediately recognizable as a witcher on sight?
Great
Cloak.
cloaks with
Great
gold
cloaks.
trim.
And
Okay.
their faces.
Generally,
Was your assailant? Did your assailant wear a grey cloak with gold trim?
He wore many things, that among them, and the visage of death.
Where did you die?
My ancestral home. 700 generations end with me.
Big Trouble Little reference. I think when you're down to 2 questions, you kind of need to ask yourselves, what actually is our overall objective and what would help us most in getting it from this particular dead?
I'm just wondering, should we ask if he knew his assailant or whether the...
What was the do you know what was the name of the
Could you
assailant?
name your assailant?
Name your
It's not a
name.
question, it's an order.
Will you name your assailant?
Because whatever it is, we don't want it to be one. We have to ask
What
two
is the
questions.
name of the assailant?
No, what?
Yeah. If he doesn't know it, that's fine. But if you ask any other way,
Yeah.
it's sort of.
What is the name of your assailant?
Bacillus! Bacillus Blackfire! Bacillus Landstrider! Bacillus Shadow Marvolga Sildra! He came for me!
Do we have a name?
The Baron could tell us if that was one of the original witches, or it's probably from that new band of them that came through. If it is actually a witcher.
Do we want for the... I don't know if that helps us to know whether that his death was a surprise or whether he was...
I really wish one of my characters could be here.
But that's easy to say when you know the answers.
Well, it's just, I kind of feel like I should throw you a bone after you whiffle 3 questions down the we don't get usable information hole.
Did he seem like he knew the person?
I mean, how else would he know his
He
name?
knew, he knew the title of the name.
So what answers
It's
do
not
you
a-
have so far?
We have
He was killed in the morning in his ancestral home.
No,
Well,
he came in the morning. We don't know that he was killed in the morning.
oh yeah, he came. Yeah, the assailant came to him in the morning. Yes.
You also learned he died very slowly.
Yes. We also figured that out from the.
And you know he was killed by Bacillus Blackfire, Bacillus Shadow, Landstrider, Volga Sildra, and that he came specifically for him.
Yes.
and that he was at least wearing a witcher. And we know now no one else is allowed to do
We
it.
don't know why he came for him.
Yeah, but I don't know how you'd put it. Is it because
Would the victim even know? in this case?
was the victim a sacrifice? Do they know? Are they part of a cult? Are they part of the cult that we're researching?
Yeah.
That's.
The victim is someone that clearly knows a bunch. He knows who killed him. His family is 700 generations long. Like, a peasant doesn't know their family is 700 generations long.
But the ghost of a peasant,
Yeah.
because he suddenly had access to all of that.
The ancestral memories.
That's why talking to the dead is specifically more advantageous than questioning a living person sometimes. Although, if you kill someone to interrogate them, they ain't going to be as helpful as this fuck, who was only being so helpful because he wants revenge. He doesn't expect you to live through the day anyway.
If he wants revenge, pray to Christ.
Do we want to just ask why he came for you? Because we haven't worked out what the common factor of our
that is-
victims is. Why did he come for you?
Oh, 7! 13 was 7! 7!
Crumple, collapse, body disintegrates to ash. A spectral wind blows it away, and there's this swirling teal tunnel that only holy people and magic people can see. As it's whipped away through there, and then it closes up, and the sound and everything moves still. As a chilled wind is the inrushing wind is the final thing everyone feels, which blows out your torch and snuffs your incense.
13 7.
There's been 13 of these, haven't there?
Exactly.
This man was the 13th.
wants to be able to hear this? Raise your hand.
Sure.
Okay. You don't need to roll perception, you can just hear it if you want to. You hear a bang, and then your dog freezes in place and goes thud as there's a crossbow bolt sticking out of her. She appears to be locked in rigid position. Those of you who have seen Hoyer's darts work have seen this before. Then you hear a big wooden prison door close above you and someone walking down steps, going,
I'll draw back into the darkness.
Look in the direction that bolt came from.
there's a grey-robed figure, with gold trim. He's a young fellow with a ponytail, and a cocky expression on his face. He pulls from his robes a wand, and he flicks it around and says, haven't you all been so clever? Ocular! No shadows, brightly lit everywhere. That's for you. I'm afraid your little investigation ends here. People I weren't expecting. You're a big one. Does that overcompensate for your lack of intellect? What an oaf you are. And you look poor. My family were very rich. That's how I could afford to go to Witches' College. But it wasn't enough. Ignorant peasant. Look at you, your stupid faces. I'm going to enjoy this.
I don't know what you're going to do with this, but I'd be like going to rush at him.
Cool. You can do that.
I will.
Let's get an initiative roll
Yeah.
to see if my counterspell will work before you get there.
Radomir speeds, don't do it. We are fast with an X.
Good luck, I got a 1.
Motherfucker, I'm so close to the max Radomir speed.
And you go charging at him. And he flicks his wand again and it's like, Repeller! And you are now running in backwards. You're like you're on grease. You're running forwards, but you're moving backwards at the same speed you were running forwards. When you get to Radomir's speed, naturally you try, wait a minute, if I run backwards, I'll go forwards. No, you just go backwards faster. Until you hit the far wall and stick to it.
If I was making a decision at Radomir speed, I think I would throw instead of try this weird backwards run.
Cool. You throw your load sunder, it goes whipping past your head backwards onto the wall.
Okay.
You feel a general force pushing against you and your equipment.
Can I draw my shield while this is going on?
You can.
I'm gonna throw my wand of enfeeblement.
Okay. We better get an initiative to see if my.
I think we all kind of
need
need to roll initiatives at this stage, right? Like,
What is my initiative dice gone with? There's a limited amount of real estate around here I can put things and I've lost it. How is that possible?
Don't you just want to kiss these lips?